Well, hope that you had a great Lord's Day yesterday. Just kind of thinking through and praying through Romans 8. And there, verses 26 and 27 have always stuck out. Likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weaknesses. For we do not know what to pray for as we ought, but the Spirit intercedes for us. Have you ever known that you should pray, but you're just not really sure what to pray about or how to pray? Sometimes it's really frustrating, isn't it? And sometimes you're afraid to pray in a certain way because you want to pray for the wrong thing. But I tell you what really starts to help me is just a few verses later. Verse 31 says, "What shall we say then to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? He who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for us all, how will he not also with him graciously give us all things?" See, here's the point. You and I may not always know exactly what we ought to pray for or, how we want God to answer it, but prayer is simply a hope that God is going to fulfill his promise. It's an act of trust that because Jesus met our greatest need, then we can trust that God's going to meet every other need that we have. So it's okay if you're not exactly sure how to pray. The point is, continue to pray. Pray that God's will would be done. Pray that he gives you wisdom. And then end your prayer with this absolute confidence that God already knows what he's going to do. And whatever he does, it's going to be right. So you and I can't mess up unless we don't pray. So as long as we're praying and we're trusting, God is going to work it out for his glory and our good. Have a great week.